Hey guys, how's it going? How's it going? We're gonna do a regular test here, like you normally do. Quick. Do a regular test here, like you normally do. Alright, so I have volume. Alright. Yes, I am live. Think so. I think we left off with the crab. Um, what we're doing is just going through, making sure everything feels good, just going through the game and making things feel right. When on my off days right now, like I said, when I'm building and everything like that, because I have all these like extra packs that I plan on using and getting things in, it's actually just taken a really long time to build because some of these packs have stuff like if I go to the bus stations, they have maps and overview maps, and sometimes they have blueprint characters and all this stuff, and it has to compile all that, even though I'm not using it. So it takes a silly long time. And when you go into some of the packs, especially in like this abandoned city, you'll come across sometimes assets like stack mesh assets here. Let me see if yeah, the advanced is here. Meshes. Building. Let's check building 4, for example. Building 4. Oh, it looks like it's all material instances. And that's kind of how you want it. You want it all to be material instances. But sometimes you'll come across just straight up materials in the static meshes, which will have longer build times and take more. It should be more like an instance. And so what I'm going through and doing is kind of deleting a lot of the projects and going through and fixing a lot of the stuff on my off time. I mentioned this before, and I was doing it before. So, for example, so what I'd be doing is I pick up this guy. I look at him. If he looks weird with nanite on, then I'll take nanite off and I'll work with the LODs. Um, so you can see the lights aren't really good and stuff. So I'll apply. There you go. You get the lights still for when you're up close. Like when you're around here, you should be able to see the lights and stuff. And then I'll check out the LODs here. So this is when the LODs are coming in. 6 high detail. We just want it to large prop, so we're gonna change this. We do still want 5 LODs. Auto. So it's taking too long to change the LODs, and so what I would do is I would come back through here and I'd pick say like LOD 1, and I would not have it on auto compute, and I would change the screen size, which you can see here. So I want it to be 0. So it's showing LOD 1 right now, and so you're looking at it. It does show a fair amount of detail. You'd show LOD 0. You get the full ladder. So what you're gonna lose is that ladder, and you're gonna figure out LOD 1. You're losing some of the steps. So when are you willing to lose those steps? And I think here's a good kind of spot. So we're looking about 2.2, or let's do 2. So it's kind of close. The screen size 0.2 for 1, and then we gotta go to 2. I think this was a big gap. See, this is 0.4, and at 2 we're gonna look at what we're seeing at 2. 2 is pretty similar to 1, but we're losing all the stairs here and we're losing all the lights. So I might even say we could go into 2 as early as like here for sure. Do I want to miss all the stairs at this point? Yeah, we could even almost miss all the stairs at this point here. The stairs are there. You couldn't really see it. So this is 0.15. And then so it's 3. We'll look at it. The stairs are completely gone here and stuff like that. I think this is just going to be, we'll just do 0.1, and we'll go into the last one at 0.75. 0.075, because it can't be greater than that. So now we'll go back into our auto now that we've changed our LODs ourselves. And so you see once we go to 2, you can't really notice the pop-in. And again, this is where people, like, you know, when you're watching Pokemon, you got those giant pop-ins. You can't really notice the pop-in. And then can't really notice the pop-in there. And then can't really notice anything there. And already we're in LOD 4, which we're pretty much using minimum stuff. But that way, when we ooh, there's kind of a big pop there. No, I think that's kind of actually smooth. I thought I'd seen a big pop for some reason, but you just can tell it's a thin material, the stairs, and you're just getting close, and then you get there, and it's good. So, yeah, we're working on that, getting that there. We called it Billboard 8, and that's a big thing too. So when we go to our putting in the signs and billboard folder, billboards, you can see they name them actually table. Don't know why they would name it table, but if I'm looking for this, I wouldn't want to be looking for a table, so I'm renaming them and stuff like that. So it's rename it to actual Billboard 8 because it's the number it is in the list, just the next one in line. And again, see, you can see the material it uses here is material 8. It looks like we might have some transparency here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my master materials, and I now made a master material called emissive opacity, and I'll be making a material instance of that. And with that, we're going to go to static meshes, not buildings, we want billboards, material instances. So we'll drag that into material instances and we'll move that there. In material instances we have this, and you can see I actually really just copied one already, because this is using this is using the emissive opacity master material. So normally I would just name this billboard 8, but we already have one, so we could delete this guy here. And once I renamed it billboard 8, I'm going to assign it the actual billboard 8 texture maps. So you can see it's still named table, I believe. If I were to look at the master material here, move this over, you can see table 8, table 8, table 8. Table 8. So I did the color. Oh, so I still need to do the emissive. So let's see this billboard 8 emissive F2. Billboard 8 normal and F2 billboard 8 occlusion and roughness. Right, and you can see these are the other billboards I have not done yet. So we'll just save all here. That's good. Saving all of this stuff. Shouldn't take too long because it's not like a massive level or anything. But because I just wanted to give a general overview of what I've been working on, or what I've been doing on the off time, I will be back to finish this off because this is kind of, we'll be going back to the map. But yeah, so then now I'd click on my base color. I'm going to slide this over onto another screen here so it's not bugging us. And I would insert it in here. I would click on my emissive, insert it in here. I'd click on my normal, insert it in here, and then I'd click on my roughness occlusion, and then I'd insert it in here. Now, a couple of things: roughness occlusion, normal, all these are done. Get your emissive strength here. We could check. Oh, oops. I have the occlusion picked up. Normal. We're affecting his. We wanted to do ours here. And color. So his emissive strength is like 16. Do 15. Billboard 7. I think that was supposed to be like 15 as well. We're gonna also set these to metal. So that way later on when we have physics materials and our, say our bullets hit this, we might want like sparks and stuff to go. So we want to let them know, we want to let objects that are hitting this know that it's a metal material. Same with like when you have a road and asphalt, you want to let it know that it's an asphalt material, because sometimes things will apply a certain level of friction and stuff like that depending on the material if it's a car that's driving on. So we're letting things know, hey, I'm a metal material, and this is my opacity thing. So now we're going to go back to board 8 here, and we want to go to our billboard 8 material. It's just a little darkened, but other than that, the material is the exact same. But now, I won't save that, I don't think. Well, it's gonna bug me nonstop, I think, every time I do anything. But now I have it in my, I got a material instance in my billboard section. I'm now using stuff in my textures, so it's all easy to find and easily labeled. And then I would go over normally to this here. I would find the billboards, and I would delete table 8. Because we've done with it. I'm actually done with a couple of these other tables. We know, so I can get rid of these here. And then when I delete table 5, I would replace that with billboard 5. Replace. And save. 6 I've done, and I've dealt with 7. And I haven't done the rest, so that's what I'd be working on after this. Okay, let's minimize this guy here, and we'll get back to what we were working on. I believe it was the crab, so we're going to go to find a home, work on our levels, we'll work on our survival level, just our basic level. Yeah, I'm going to save that because otherwise it's going to be bugging me. I think actually I'm going to close and reopen because I've been doing some work, and I think it's giving me the graphics glitch. So we're going to close and reopen here. Don't forget about the Black Friday sale. Everything's it's on until Thursday. And don't forget to pick up your free assets for the month while I'm over here. Go into more of the Black Friday sale later. Hope you guys have been having a good night and stuff. I hope things are well. yeah, I believe we're working on Mr. Crab. I think I was, and then the cat stepped on the power button our last stream and turned off my computer right before the end there. I'll actually close these extra menus. I mean, these extra content folders. What is this? Easy survival stuff. That's fine because we're not even working with that stuff right now. It has nothing to do. We're working on. And I had done a build and it was already working. So we got this crab. And so when we go and hit play, we see our nice crabs on the grass here. We pick them up and see now we got we check our inventory, we change it so we got our nice crab looking objects. But if we go to, I think it's the easy survival here, blueprints, data tables, should just be items, DT items, and we're working on the crab. There's a search too. Crab. Alright. 124 to 127. Way down there. Alright. So we got our cooked crab now, our spoiled crab we were working on, and our burnt crab. So now let's look into, now if we go to easy survival, survival RPG kit, we go to our textures, we go to our render icons, and we go to, so I don't think they saved. I think we were trying to quickly take the pictures, and then they did not save. So that's fine. So that's I did some work anyway on updating my material. So we'll go into render, we go into our previewer, and actually to take a picture we're going to need to go into our icon maker map. And then if we open this back up, this is our renderer. It has this because it didn't save. So we'll take the cooked crab picture. So crab, static mesh crab. So this is the crabbed. Do 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and then we will kind of move it ourselves. We want him to move back, probably about 150. We want him to be this direction, probably about -90, I guess. We do want to bend him down. That's also -90. And we might need to resize him. So when we click our view, and realize he's kind of small, might need to resize him. So we need to make him probably 15, 15. This might be just way too big. He's a little big and he's a little tall. So we'll grab them, we'll bring them down, say like minus 50, and we'll do like 12, 12, and 12. See how this is. The width is kind of good. We might be able to go to 13, but we might need to go down to, let's try like 70. I'll try to double it. Try like 100. Minus 100, and we'll do 13, 13, and 13. We'll check again. Need to actually shift it to the right a bit because his right claw is touching in this. And we could shift him down a bit, but we're not going to want to make him any bigger. So we're going to want to balance it because this claw is touching, but there is a big distance here. So we're going to go like minus 115 and maybe 5. It's pretty close. I think that's good. That's good. And again, when we're doing sizing, we want to make sure that this size is the same as if we go to the textures, the render icon, the render maker. We want to make sure these sizes are the same. And if everything's the same, then we can click on our maker. We can name this. This is going to be, if we go back to our data table, icon T icon burned. Okay, burnt crab meat. T icon burnt crab meat, and I believe that was a lowercase m. I want to say, I hope so. No, that was a uppercase M. Darn it. So again, I'm gonna hit enter, click off, and then I'm gonna go and click back in because it has errors sometimes when it's just working with lowercase and uppercases because sometimes it doesn't see it as different objects. So now we have our texture named correctly and it's sized correctly. We're gonna say bake to texture, and then we look at our texture, and we got our black crab, and that's what we're gonna use for our burnt crab. So save. We're gonna not want this here. We're going to actually want to open our window, get a new content browser. Probably this is texture. Inventory icons, food, seafood. There we go. We're probably going to want this here. We're going to move this here. And there we go. So we got our cooked crab, our burnt crab. And then we could go back to our table and we could change this to our burnt crab. Oh, that was, is this for our spoiled? Named burned crab. This was our burned crab. And then we have our texture. Seafood mask. We actually probably have to bring in our crab and stuff like that here. I'm not too sure if we can do that. If we click crab, drop crab. Yeah, we're gonna have to have a different one for each one. So if we click on our raw crab now, cooked crab, our cooked crab is different. So we're gonna have to find where this guy is. Our fantasy food pack. We want it in our finding home seafood pack. So we'll throw our crab here. We'll copy it. We won't move it. We'll delete that later. So we'll have F2 crab cooked. Duplicate crab spoiled. Duplicate and F2 crab burnt. So our crab burnt we'll be using, if we go here to our crab burnt, we'll be using the flesh dill, and we'll be using the blend master material. We'll be using this. We'll be taking the alpha color, and the texture color. The color will be black. This is our spoiled crab. We want our burnt crab, I guess. So we're gonna have our burnt crab. See how it has kind of like a dark tint to it. Burnt crab. We want 8. I don't know if you can actually burn crab. Yeah. And then this, we should have a spoil crab. And our spoiled crab, we'll open this up. I think, again, we're gonna want to do the alpha. What was that? We'll do something similar with our, like we did with our burnt crab. We'll do 0.5 and 8, but this time we'll do green. 0.5, oh no, 0.5 and 0.8. And so if we look at our spoiled crab, it definitely looks kind of this yucky green color. And we'll save him. So now we got our burnt crab, our spoiled crab. Maybe we'll go a little bit darker on our burnt crab. 0.9. Yeah, there we go. We got a real black crab. All right. We got our. Oh, and our cooked crab. We still have. No, cooked crab. We just probably want our basic. Or we want our cooked crab, which our cooked crab happens to be, should just be like the basic material. It is, it's just the basic material, and it's flesh and stuff, that's good. And so we look at him, and he's good to go. So he's our cooked crab. There we go. Now that we are satisfied with our cooked crab, satisfied with our spoiled crab material, satisfied with our burnt crab material, we're satisfied with our spoiled crab, we're satisfied with our burnt crab, we go back to our DT, and we are going to go to 4 crab burnt for our. Oh, this is cooked. Cooked crab. And that's our cooked crab thing. Save that. See how long it takes if we do any changes here. And so I think we got a nice super black picture for our burnt crab, but we still will need to do something for our spoiled crab. We now know when we're doing changes with here, we might not want to do so. Our spoiled is there, and then we want our burnt crab here. Crab burnt. Technically, that way we have this lighter, more crab-looking. Because I had the bad material, I had did a material update, so this guy's super black. But we could do another shot of our crab here. And see how the images compare. So we can. This is the burnt crab, so that's good. We can go to. Oh, we minimize these. We can go here, and we could switch out the mesh for the burnt crab. So it is the burnt crab now. Can we just the lighting? You can see it's just it's a lot darker. Than the red crab. But you can kind of still tell what it is. So, bake to render. And we'll open these guys up. Maybe we will open up our textures, finding home, textures, icons, food, our cooked crab. I think there's enough difference. I think we can go with this cooked crab. So we could, oh no, we want to click on this. So we have our burnt crab that we want to get rid of. So we're gonna rename it to 1 here. Then we're gonna drag our, I'm not too sure why it's taking so long to save. I close some things here just to look. But yeah, now that's named 1. We're gonna grab our guy here, move this here. Now we got our actual burnt crab. And then we're gonna go into our items here, and we're going to click on this one. And I think we're gonna have to save. Then we should be able to delete that other burnt crab, and then we'll just move to the spoiled crab. Crispy and edible. Again, and decay time. For burnt stuff, I'll still do 3,000. But yeah, we should be able to delete this guy now. It's a reference in memory. That's fine. We should be able to move on to our spoiled crab. So we're going to go to our skeleton mesh, our mesh here. Spoiled. Spoiled bananas. Crab spoiled. And now we got that green texture. And then we go to our here, and we want to do spoiled, and we're also just going to double check a couple of things here. So spoiled, we want to make sure, yeah, it's just called spoiled the same way. Yep. And yep, so we already know we could do spoiled, and we could grab our spoiled crab. We also want to check how he looks here. We definitely have that nice green tinge. This didn't update, that's fine. It will update when we go to bake the texture. So we're gonna bake the texture, and now we got that green tinge. And it says spoiled. So we're gonna need that second browser now, and we're gonna move him here. Now we got our spoiled crab, and again, you should be able to tell the difference quite clearly there. And we're gonna go back to our panel here, and we're gonna do our spoiled crab meat. And there's not going to be any decay time on this item because it's already spoiled. So spoiled meat. Yeah. And so that's what we were doing when we left off last time. So save that. Should be good to go. And I think now that we got all this crab stuff done, the crab should be good to go. We could save this level and go back to our level here. So finding home, levels, survival, water break. Now I realize we won't really be able to test. Yes, we see our crab here. We go to our inventory and we see our crab here. We won't be able to see it really go to spoiled. Campfire. Turn on. This is a crafting queue. So we'll have to figure out, I'll have to go into the crafting to see. And then we got our burnt crab meat. That happened really fast. I didn't get a chance to grab it. Huh. So we have our crab meat here. It's cooking. Just to make sure here, we grab it and we put it in. Oh no. Turn on. There we go. There we go. And we will be changing the UI as well. So we're looking at our island. This little bit is actually looking quite good. Looking kind of good. Get our stars. We gotta fix our starfish up, and we got our stone that we gotta fix up. And our coin we gotta fix up. So those are the next guys. So we'll click on here, DT item. I think it's stone. Component stone, simple heavy stone icon. And again, we already have our stone rock here, so we might as well just take a picture of that rock. And then we already have so we call it star, maybe? Yeah, our starfish component, starfish necklace, starfish axe, cool. Starfish fraction. I don't even know what that is. I learned that. Alright, starfish. We got our starfish here. And we're going to want to change this to our starfish. I think we're using 1. Ooh, this is actually a part of the foliage. Foliage. Starfish. Yeah, we're just using starfish 1. Alright, we can go back to our select mode now. I gotta stop doing that. Yeah, we're just using starfish 1. And so we could create a picture for those. So we could go back to, so we need our rock, we need our starfish, and we got our coin here. So if we go back to our DT items, we could type coin, maybe? Nothing? Gold? Gold plate, gold jacket, gold ingot, gold pistol, gold blunderbuss. Money? Nope. Coin? So coin must be a part of a different system. We'll look into that, I guess, after. For right now, it's part of the foliage. We can maybe do a quick check. We click on here. Instant component of coins. Collectible actor is coin. And just back to this base component. So at some point, it is calling some sort of coin object. like a data table. It's calling some sort of, should be in coin collectible. Yeah, it's, if you can see, if you're ever wondering when I'm just chalking and nothing's going on, you can see if the numbers are changing up here. If they're not, it's probably because I'm waiting for something. Coin collectible, take coin sounds, default group of coins, loot handle, DT loot list. There we go. So that's what that would be. So if we search that there, go into loot list, and we got our flowers and stuff too. So we do have red flowers. And the blue flowers. Resource coins. That's what I'm looking for. So it was in the DT items under resource coins. So we're looking for a resource. I must have somehow missed it. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, what? DT items, row name, resource coins, DT items, row name coins, DT items. And there's no resources at all. Like I said, when you actually type in coin, nothing pops up. This is DT items. Blueprints data table. Blueprints data tables. Interesting. But again, even the flowers in the starfish component. I didn't even think about the flowers. But where are the... So there's a component starfish. So we gotta take a picture of the starfish. So we can do that now. We'll move over there. We survive. No. We need the starfish and the rock. So we go to... Yeah, we do have the flowers, so we gotta take a screenshot of, so when you pick up flowers, I mean, so we have that item, just like the coins, and the rocks, I guess, as well. Starfish 1. We do 90. That's not the one we want. It's definitely minus 90. And we will see what it looks like. Definitely needs to come up. So let's do minus 75. Nope. Minus 25. 0. 0's good. 0. Minus 10. Minus 25. Ooh, good. Like that's a starfish right there. You don't want the base. You don't need to cook crab. You don't need the burnt crab. Do need this though. T icon starfish. So, oh, we have to do this. So, T icon starfish. Just like that. And we bake. Go back to our textures, our render icon. There we go. And we want to go to our content browser too. Textures. Collectibles. Collectables. So, no, it's collectibles. Or will it be, it's gonna be, no, it's gonna be an inventory icon. It's not gonna be food, it's gonna be, that's gonna be a collectible. Collectibles. Starfish. Yep, and we move that here. And so our textures, we're not using this. We'll delete that. There we go. There we go. In that rock, we wanted to do the rock. I think that was rock E. Stone E. And 0. That's a good old stone right there. But I don't think we could actually do stone yet. It's like the flowers. Or the coin? Oh, we had component stone. Yeah, that's right here. T-icon stone. Alright, alright, alright. So we want to do... We want to minimize this. We want to go back here. I can't make it. And... Stone. Big texture. Browser 2. Textures. Collectibles. Stone. Starfish. I think fish is actually plural, so only stones. Move here. There we go. We got our stone there. Now we just need to. We could even just do one of those. Max stack. There's no decay time with anything like this. This is good. Save. So now we should be able to test our stone and starfish, so we can go back to our main map. Sure. Hit play. Starfish. Huh. And we'll check our stone. Oh, at least the side image is proper. This one worked. But our starfish did not. Do we not save something for our starfish? Oh. We just made it. We didn't. Starfish. We will try that again. There we are, starfish. There we are, starfish. Sick. And we got our stone working. Alright. Now, what's next? So we should have some flowers on here, yeah. And so they're the old flowers in grass. So we got blue flowers and red flowers, but they're the old ones. So we gotta get new blue flowers and red flowers. Now, were the flowers on here? See, with this, everything being components, shredded flowers. Ooh, okay. Hmm. Wonder why metal specifically isn't in there. But we can get those flowers done, I guess. I mean, coins specifically isn't in there. We do want to get our coins. Loot list. Make sure there's, yeah, loot lists, collectible coins. Collectible coins. It's actually not even in that table. So I'm curious on how he's actually doing that. Do, uh, Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure item as abstract. BP item. So this item is valid, which is not valid. We come back out here. It's false. Don't do anything. Try add item. Huh. So this is where we're finding if item is resource. So resource. Item tag. Right, so it's looking for an item, checking a slot is if it's a resource item, is true. Add locum item, is item valid? It's a string item data struct. Item is not equal to none. Because the item data struct, no, I don't think it's actually set to none. I think it's actually set to that resource coin. So is item valid? So it looks like for coins, we're gonna have to look into more of resources. This collectible coins thing. Ooh. I won't spend too much time on this. I'll have to look into it after. So we did rocks, we did that. We could do flowers. Get the flowers done, because the flowers also have are pickable on this island, so we try to finish this island up, just ignoring the coins. And we could just if we're trying to do stuff here. Collect 3 stones. And craft a sharp stone. Collect wood. There it is. I want to get this, especially our island. Should be good to look at our island over here. So we have to do these trees too, because they're dropping stuff. I wonder if wood, I think wood is just a component. Yeah. So we should be able to get a log for wood to swap that out. And I'll have to look for we have tree stumps like this here. But I think that will be kind of like jarring. We could check that. Foliage. A tree. Let's search this here. Search that. Oh yeah, so we could do stump, cut tree. Just see what happens there. Electrical base. We're not really worrying about that. We're not gonna hunt around for the coins forever. Yeah, instead of having to pull up, sorry, what I'm doing is instead of having to go back and forth so many times, just see what I can do in this map here first before I go back to the camera map. So we could go to each of these trees and do cut tree for now. Is there don't see anything. Cutting up these small trees are gonna be funny. Cause yeah, we're gonna cut the small tree and all of a sudden this big log's gonna be there. But we'll just see how that looks and if it changes anything. Unfortunately I have to sprint. Oh, that's one thing we could do here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna grab that. In this case, we're just going to duplicate that axe, because that's what we're going to want. I'm going to grab this axe. It'd probably be an item like 3 million. Oh, we're still on foliage. Duplicate this item. Oh wow, looks like it's the last item on the list. I think I might just like leave some sort of item here, so you can always swap up the item whenever you want. So, I can just click this and change the item around. Durability 16. Durability 100, I guess. Decay 0. Item amount 1. So I'll hit play here. Should have my axe right there. Pick that up. Inventory. And let's just try these trees here. Ooh, that's a giant trunk. That is funny. Obviously, if I just open the tree, it's gonna bring me here. I can't do any scaling. So we might have to go in later. Like I said, this is... I don't think the event graph is empty. Everything should be empty. Construction script empty. That just holds. Hit, destruction loot handle, destruct tree, destruct top. So we had the loot list open. List. There's component wood. Component wood, chances. Component wood. Component wood. Component wood in the top has 7. Palm leaf, palm leaf, palm leaf, palm leaf, coconut, coconut. Coconut. So these have nothing to do with the spawning of that trunk. That is kind of silly right now. I think this trunk is equally as large. See, I gotta come in and check out what's going on with this material. You can see this is all glitchy. So I gotta check out this stomp material. But if I change them to stump 1, we know we have one of these guys here. Stump 1. See what it looks like. I think it's that tree there. We'll chop it down. I think it's just as massive as the other one. Oh. Oh, it's slightly smaller. Um, that's less than a square. That is a lot less than a square. So short log 1. We will come back to these palm trees. I do not want to kind of leave them with that giant stump, but we will for now. Short log. You can do pictures of the log as well. So you need to take pictures of the see if there's some sort of grass. Oh, with the flowers. We need pictures of the flowers for the icons. And we need pictures of the log. And we'll see if we can get pictures of the palm leaves. Let's try to do that too. Do all static mesh palm. There's one. We'll do one, I guess, actually. Palm leaves. Palm leaves ground 1. Oh, right. We should have gotten a coconut now, too, didn't we? Did we get a coconut? computer just died? Coconut. We don't have a coconut? Take off static mesh content. Wooden houses. Supermarket products. Meshes. We got chips, alcohol. We need those. But no, it's not what we're looking for. Storage house. Oh no, that's just like a warehouse. No, it's not gonna be helpful. Squash. Clothing. I don't think they had anything in the shopping mall either. Supermarket 2. Biscuit, eggs, and stuff. Pub games. Oh no, that's. I guess I could paint a bowling ball brown in worst case, but that's not what we're looking for. Worst case, because we want to still have it split open and stuff. Again, this is you still sometimes have to look like this because sometimes people name things weird. Bananas and stuff, cakes. Orange. Oh. Fast food props? I don't think it would be in the fast food. Yeah, but you got our burger and stuff. Fantasy foods. Bowls. Nope. Bread. Nope. Cheese. We got our crab, octopus. No coconuts? Man, this is a rough life. I have to get some coconuts. Whoa! This is what happens when you have too big of a stump. You got swallowed by the stump. And that was a game breaking thing, but that they get like an unstuck thing, but hopefully that just like, again, we're gonna fix the stumps. They're not gonna be that big, they're not gonna be bigger than the character and being able to swallow them. wood could be bigger. It is there. We got giant stumps and little wood. And then we need coconuts. Now, what I was going over here for is to see if there was a thing that I was waiting on. Fast food, probably not. Oh, open world survival. It's not even on sale. We got our coconut there though. I'll have to see if this goes on sale. Yeah, we got coconut and cracked. Okay, so I have it favorited. I'm probably gonna wait for my coconut. I might not pick it up right now, especially since it's on sale. They might have forgot about it. 'Cause it came out in 2017. It's been a while. Let me see here. The sticks could be bigger. That's what we needed. No, that's this here. So the wood, let's try short log 2. Maybe that was about double the size. Put it back to like leaf 1 for now, just to see if the leaf falls from the tree and then disappears. That's one of the things I noticed. The palm leaves kind of like looks like maybe they were falling, but they're just going like into the ground. So I don't know if I had to like try to fix my palm leaves and stuff. Pick up a hatchet here. That actually fell and stayed on the ground. Oh man. Is it like a certain area? I swear I actually chopped down that tree before without getting eaten by it. Yeah, it's supposed to stay on the ground. So our palm leaves were going, I had to adjust our palm leaves, I guess. This wood's better. I think the wood is fine now. I'll have to adjust the palm leaves, and I definitely have to adjust the stump. So if I go to palm leaves now, I only got the 2, but they go through the ground. I don't think they're, this is like the 3 leaves on top of each other compared to like the 2 leaves spread out. The leaf fell there. It fell there. I think it's going underneath the ground. You see, so I won't be able to collect palm leaves. Ooh. That's why. No collision. Figure that one out. Alright, sweet. Actually, I'll clear it. I'll put it on the actual material if I ever get to it. So, ooh. I clicked on something, I guess. But what we want to do is add flies box. Oh, this plant is like not centered, I guess. As long as you're looking anywhere at that kind of general area, that's kind of the collision for these leaves. It's a pretty big old box too. Guess we could be more generous in the X. The leaves do extend out a little bit. Alright. And we will close these and try again. Oh, there you go. I don't think they're supposed to look that bad. You can see at the top left, my texture streaming budget is over, so the quality of things are kind of trash just for performance right now. It's just because Unreal, when we're working with an engine with such a big map, it's trying to save all this stuff. Yeah. Pineapples. We gotta do something about this stump. I might have to take it out. Do one of two things. A, take this stump into Blender Or B, take the tree into Blender, cut it, and just have like try to fool with the materials. What will be easier? This I could just scale in Blender. That would be definitely simple. But it won't look right because this log is different. Either way, I'll have to try one of those things. So, we don't have a coconut yet. We'll have to wait to see if that goes on sale or something. But we can go back now to the pictures. And we can start to make the log picture, the flower pictures, because we already got our flowers in there. Our palm leaf pictures. Excuse me, we can look for grass. Some sort of fiber picture. We're getting close to the end here, running out of time. I just hope it doesn't take us to 11 o'clock to just load this map, because we're saving the big map here, so it does take a bit. And thank you guys for coming in, whoever's thank you guys for whoever's checking out the stream. I know it's long, it's like 2 hours, but so I don't really know who would watch the whole thing, just checking it out. But it's just like if you skimming through and stuff. And I know sometimes sometime in a way later, as long as it's all saved, might have somebody come by and like clip things or cut things, or maybe just remake a bunch of quick like specific example videos, you know what I mean? But yeah, I haven't had anybody specifically ask for certain tutorials in a while, so. And I know Christmas is coming up, so people are going to get quite busy and stuff. But yeah. Going to pick up that food. Don't forget a lot of products on sale. Always good to check out the new stuff. We'll bring this down, make sure we're checking that FPS, see when that comes out. This ooh. Might be simple to just get like one of these stumps here. $3? Ooh, save me a lot of time. Okay, it won't be 100% accurate, but could be. And this sometimes just for speed of things, sometimes it's simpler to just kind of do something like this. Whew, that's expensive for some stumps. That's a lot of different types of fire pits. mega scans from Quixel. Quixel has some stumps, I'm guessing. It's really realistic and big. Why are top-down cars in here? Just don't know. People will comment on that for sure, I think. But at least the sizing might be better. Add that to a favorites list here. Ooh, I can bring this in at some point. Just cool foliage to add around. Tropical vegetation. Another thing I own. Well, it's just those. It's just that's pretty much what it is. I own a lot of tropical vegetation. That was what we just clicked on. Banana trees. But again, none of it's chopped. You don't got any roots. Oh. Nope, still not done. Not doing no low poly. We don't need music. House in the tropics. We want cut trees. It'll save us a lot of time to get some pre-cut trees. Oh, I know another thing we can do in engine. It started with a good pack, but it's more jungle. And again, small trees, baby trees and stuff, but there's no cut trees. Darn. I don't have his tropical trees. I have like a lot of this guy's assets, but some of it. Yeah, you could do like chaos physics and editing in engine these days. Oh, it's ooh, Decagon. I like their assets. Litria arts as well. It's really AAA quality stuff. Little trees, tree shrubs. They always get that like Benti tree. But again, no cut trees. There's some debris and rocks. I don't see like really like logs. I guess they like. Again, they're just trying to sell packs that work for like everybody. They're not looking to just sell specifically for somebody like me looking for survival games. But I'm pretty sure I might be able to do it. Oh, it's done. So I'll have to come back later. There's lots of stuff. Brushify. Ooh. Ocean. I'll have to come back later. We got our thing open. But remember we have there's a brush. There's a plugin for modeling. And we could end up using the modeling plugin and just cutting it where we need it, kind of thing. Changing it up there. Another thing is trying to change his code and actually apply like some sort of chaos physics to it. So when you chop it, you're actually gonna use the chaos physics to fractal the tree to make it fall apart. But again, the way he did a lot of his stuff is really meant for multiplayer, so it's really efficient. I think once you add like chaos physics and stuff, I don't think it will be really good for tons and tons of people. Alright, so what was the first thing? We needed the flowers. So let's go to static mesh. We need the flower. Blue. Blue flower. So, I think this is the flower we're looking for. We just need to rotate it so it's 90 degrees this way. We want just this kind of flower here. We don't need all three. Kind of want... Yeah, I want that guy, I think. We're going to try to line him up in the center. We're going to kind of see how this looks. We'll go back to our preview. Ooh, look at that. Almost there. So down a bit, to the right a bit. So we do minus 50, 200. Ooh, wait. Or was it the other direction? Yeah, 250. There we go. Oh, 275. There we go. Nice. 160. And we got some flowers. Item list, and I think blue flowers was it. We got our blue flower. So we do blue flower. And then we would do T icon blue flowers. So we go back up here to do blue flowers, I think. Yeah, blue flowers, blue flowers. And we could probably bake that image. We'll go to textures, icon renders. We got our new flower image here. We're going to go to our box 2 collectibles. And this is definitely a collectible. We'll move that here. Flower. It's not a food. It's a collectible. Oh. We're gonna move that. We're gonna move that to collectibles. Move here, and I guess we're going to make a new folder for flowers. And move that here. There we go. And yeah, it is 11:02. So we will be heading out, guys. T icon blue flowers. And again, what I could do is like later on, I could kind of like tilt it maybe to make it, you could really see the flower faces. Maybe I do like a top-down angle with the flowers. But yeah, we'll get your comments, things like that, and I will work on. Yeah, so because yeah, this seems pretty hard to see, so we might end up doing something where we actually tilt these back down. And change up the bring these guys up. Control Z. Control Z. I meant to just grab the static mesh, but yeah, where we would tilt this guy down 90, I guess, and obviously we'd have to bring him back and bring him down until we got a good kind of flowery kind of thing. But for now, that's all I have time for. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on Tuesday, hopefully. Thank you guys so much, and you guys have a good one.